So today, when I was on Google Slides, I just found out about this new feature, which is called Record. And as you can see here from the description, it says that it will enable you to create and view recorded slideshows. And to be honest, I found it to be very helpful. Let me show you how it works. So once you click on the record button, it will ask you to record a new video so that you can create a recording of your presentation with your camera as well, which can help if you are trying to showcase something like to, for example, showcase some slides or trying to record some training for someone as well, and you want to use the slides and maintain your camera view on. So as you can see, once I hit record a new video, there will be a bunch of controllers. As you can see now, you can see my camera. So as you can see here, you have up to 30 minutes of recording only. And the options you have are one that will enable you to show the speaker notes. As you can see, I clicked on it already. You're not able to see the speaker notes, but I can see them on my screen. So this will help you if you have any notes in your presentation that you want to talk about, but you don't want anyone else to see. So this is the first one. The second one is actually to change the camera position. As you can see here, I can move it this side, I can move it here, I can move it here, and finally you can make it in the center. And just so you know, this will still be applicable even during the recording as well. So if you think that your video feed is covering any important parts of your slides, you can move it around. You can also move through the slides if you want. And finally, there is one last option to change the size of the video feed. You can make it smaller, medium, or the biggest one. The settings here are only for you to change your video and audio sources. And then once I click record, it will ask me to share my tab with the screen recorder, or like with the recording feature. Let me allow it now. It will give you three countdown, and then the recording will start. So now, as you can see, you can go through the slides, and then you will have this recording being recorded to your Google Drive as well. Okay, you can go through the slides, and then once you're done, you can just click stop. And then you will see the options here to either re-record your video or save it to the drive. Of course, you want to make sure you're saving it to the drive. Okay, it's uploading now. Do not to try to close this screen, because if you've done this by mistake, it will tell you that your video hasn't been saved. And if you leave it, then it will be lost. So cancel and wait until the uploading to the drive is finished. Okay, we'll just give it a minute. So this goes directly into your Google Drive in a new folder that will be called slideshow recordings. And what you can do with it is that you can share this recording with anyone you want. You can, of course, have the link to it, share it with anyone. And as you can see, the good thing about it is that you will be able to showcase your presentation and slides. Yes, here it's done. Okay. Now it's processing the recording, and then it will be available once Google Drive processes it as a video. Another thing as well to keep in mind is that you can record more than one video for the same presentation, which means that you will have multiple video recordings here if it's for the same presentation, and it will always be linked to the presentation, which means at any point of time, if you reopen these slides again, you will have the list of all videos that were recorded on this presentation itself. Another thing to keep in mind that this only applies on presentations that you own, not the ones that are shared with you, which I think is done for privacy reasons, so that to make sure that you're not using someone else's copyrighted material. So for now, you can only have recordings of yourself with slides on slides that you own. So I hope you found it useful. There are many use cases where you can actually benefit from this one. First one that comes to mind is if you want to set up a training, but you can also use it to just send a video, like an explainer video to a colleague or a client of yours as well. So I hope you found it useful and you can play around with this feature. If you're not able to find it yet on your Google Slides, keep in mind that this is being rolled out to many users on a global level. So just wait and you will find it coming through.